All right. So mindful Hatha. So thank you for coming on this morning. So we are going to do still opening up in the chest and using a strap. So yesterday was kind of like an introduction of the week of how we flowed in and out to really get out of the distractions in the mind. And we're going to come through some king pigeon poses with binds at the back toe, with the elbow going up and back. So this should be interesting. I tend to shy away from these things because just like procrastination, right? You get afraid, bored, failure, all those little things that like to creep up. So today we're going to meet the green monster and see what happens. Can't wait. So we're going to start like we usually do and come to a seated position. Come to a seated position, feel your sit bones. Of course, turn your cameras off if you would like. During the recording, it's only me that's recorded unless you unmute, heads up. And then once you come to your seated position, I'd like you to go ahead and flip your palms up with the thumbs pointed externally from the body. So we already feel an external rotation of the shoulders. And then just with a gentle awareness, I'd like you to press the shoulders down to the hips and feel how that turns on the muscles of the upper back, the rhomboids, the lats, kind of pushing things down, grounding. And then come into the breath, natural breath, don't try to change it yet. And just notice where you're holding any tension. Resistance, that's going to be a big word, resistance. We like to resist change, truth, fear. So I'd like you to just kind of feel where that is. And it might not be there at all. And then once you've scanned the body, come into Ujjayi breath. Constriction of the back of the throat, yogi breath of choice. Making sound as you inhale and exhale. That ocean-like breath. That cadence breath that begins to neutralize thought, drown out distraction, so we can no longer procrastinate and come to the present moment. So as we sit here in Ujjayi breath, I'd really like you to clear the space in your head, neutralize everything that you possibly can. Take 6 more rounds. Expression on the face soft. Shoulders relaxed, hips anchored, ankles and toes relaxed. And after that release of your 6th breath with no rush, bring your hands to your heart, bow down towards your hands. And I'd like you to take a moment to think about something you've been procrastinating. Maybe it's a book you've wanted to write, a lesson plan, a project, a garden, website, anything at all. What have you been procrastinating? Something you've always wanted to do. And just put that at the center of this circle, at the center of this bowing down towards the center of our bodies. And let's see what happens as we begin to bring movement around it, space around it, and intention around it. Go ahead, open the eyes, lift the gaze. Open the arms, thumbs are up. Squeeze the shoulders back. Maybe get a snap, crackle, pop. And then inhale, lift the thumbs up to meet over your head. Exhale, bring it back and down, kind of like wings. And then inhale, thumbs meet at the top. Exhale, bring the arms down and like wings. And bring them down behind your hips. Cat-cow here, fingertips on the ground beneath you. Behind your hips. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the chin. And then exhale, really pull in and let out all the air. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the chin. Exhale, pull it in, empty out all the air. This time when you inhale, stop at the top, hold the breath. And when you exhale, stop at the bottom and hold the breath. Hold the breath, but continue to inhale and exhale. Hold, I should say, the contraction of the belly and continue to inhale and exhale. Soften the face, strengthen through the pelvic floor. This gives a bigger charge to that thing we've been putting off, that power to move forward and no longer procrastinate. Then go ahead and lift the chin, relax the shoulders. Come into your first downward dog. As you come in through your first downward dog, give your legs a moment to just turn on, bend through one knee, then the other. Feel through the back of the hamstrings, the back of the knees, the back of the hips. Good, and then I'd like you to go ahead and bring your body into stillness. Reach with both heels towards the ground. Lift the right leg up to the sky, and then cross it over the left leg. Stretch deeper through the left leg, send the chest towards the legs. Lift the right leg up to the sky, and then bring it in between your hands, lower the left knee down. Lift the right arm up and just give yourself a nice turn to open up through the back. Then press through the left hand, lift up into a low twisted lunge. Good. Exhale, bring the left hand down. Good. Inhale and rise up. One more time. Exhale and bring it down. Right hand comes down, step back, downward dog. Good. Again, go through the feeling of the body and the legs and the arms. Soften through the neck. Release any tension. Press down through the thumbs and the index fingers. Press down through the big toes and the inner ankles. Lift the left leg up to the sky, and then cross it behind the right leg. Stretch deeper through the right leg, send the chest towards the legs. Good, and then lift the left leg right back up. Step the left foot in between your hands, lower the right knee down. Come up through a lunge, a little lunge, hands meet at the top. And then exhale, turn to the left. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the right hand down and give yourself a nice turn. Good. On the inhale, lift up and stretch. On the exhale, bring the right hand down beside the left foot. 2 more times, lift up and stretch. Feel those hips loosening up. And then last one. Good, right hand down, left hand down, downward dog. Breathe some life and breath into the body. Some life and breath to those things that hide behind other thoughts and other thoughts to finally find that truth. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, cross the right leg behind the left leg, stretch the left. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot in between your hands. Lower the left knee down. Inhale, stay at the top, hands meet at the top. And then exhale, begin to open up through the heart and reach back. Good, inhale, lift the arms all the way up, bring the hands down, step back, plank. Lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Lift chin, heart, upper rib, mid rib, low rib. Good. Tuck the toes, lift up, downward dog. Take an inhale, downward dog. Take an exhale, downward dog. Lift the left leg up. Cross it behind the right leg. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Step the left foot in between your hands. Lower the right knee down. Good. Inhale, lift up. Stretch. Exhale, begin to expose the front of the chest. Reach back with the index fingers. Good. Bring the hands all the way down. Plank. Again, knees, chest, chin, chaturanga. Just keep the weight shifting forward. Untuck those. And then back we go for downward dog. Take 3 ujjayi breaths in downward dog. Fuel again that center. Feel as if you were doing cow pose again, like we did at the beginning, and really pull everything in on the exhale. Hold the belly in on the exhale, but continue to breathe. Fuel again that center that gets hidden by the layers. Good. Release the tummy. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Cross the right leg over the left leg. Stretch. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Step the right foot in between your hands. Step the left foot in between your hands. Lengthen the spine with a gentle bend to the knee, and then lower down the top rib to the floor or towards the legs. Reach the top of the head to the floor. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up, mountain pose. And then exhale, right back down to the ground. Inhale, lift up, go slow enough to feel what you're doing. Exhale, step the left leg back. Lower the left knee down. Inhale, lift the hands up and over your heads. Exhale, reach it back, back bend. Good, bring the hands down. Step back, downward dog. Take inhale, downward dog. Full exhale, empty out, downward dog. Take another inhale, fill up the belly. Empty out completely, contract the belly muscles, but continue to breathe. Good, left leg goes up, inhale. Left leg crosses over the right leg, exhale. Left leg goes up again, inhale, three-legged dog. Left foot in between your hands. Right foot in between your hands. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, again, hinge at the hip and begin to lengthen the spine. Press through the feet, inhale, mountain pose, hands over your head at the top. Exhale, right back down to the ground. Good, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back with the right leg, lower the right knee down. Good, inhale, lift the hands, add your back bend. Excellent, Chaturanga, make your way back. We'll meet in downward dog. At any time when I call out the Chaturangas, you guys know to just skip it if you want to today. And come and meet us wherever your body needs to go for the tailoring of your needs. Come back to Ujjayi breath. Come back to feeling the emptying out on the exhale. The next time that you exhale, contract the navel, stay there and breathe. Fuel and stoke whatever it is that's trying to come out. That procrastination, that goal you've always wanted to meet, but were afraid or bored or had other things that had priority, begin to find that, to really send that at center stage. Lift the right leg up. Send the right leg behind the left leg. Lift the right leg up. Send the right foot in between your hands. Step the left foot in between your hands. Lengthen and fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Hands meet at the top. Feel the feet beneath you. Exhale, right back down. Inhale, lengthen. Left leg goes all the way back. Keep the knee up. Get your hips low and pause. Good. Then inhale, lift up the arms. Add your back bend. Exhale. Stay here for the inhale. Stay here for the exhale. And begin to find your legs. Begin to find your stride. Inhale, bring the hands up. Crescent lunge. Left heel down, warrior one. Keep the chest pointed forward. Keep your goals right in front of you in the center of your awareness. Good. From warrior one, bring the right hand down to the floor on the inside of the right foot. Left arm opens up. Side angle. Feel an inhale. Exhale, hold the belly in and breathe. Good. Press into the right foot. Lift up, warrior two. Flip the right palm, reach it back, reverse warrior two. And then right hand down, left hand down, step forward. Lengthen the spine and fold. Good, inhale, hands meet at the top, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step back, Chaturanga. Up dog and downward dog. Good, 3 breaths, downward dog. Then inhale, left leg goes up. Left foot crosses over the right leg. Left leg goes all the way back up. Left foot in between your hands. Right foot in between your hands. Lengthen the spine. And then bring the heart right in line with the knees. Kind of hug the heart by squeezing the thighs together. Lengthen the spine and get it a little straighter. Good. Relax the neck. There. Inhale, mountain pose. Hands meet at the top. Chin lifts up. Good. Exhale, right down through the middle of the body and fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step it back with the right leg. Keep the right knee up. Inhale, lift it all the way up. Exhale, make your way back. Strengthen through the right leg. Feel the stride begin to open. Feel your elbows begin to go back. Allow your head to go back. Take another inhale. Good. Exhale, extend the torso up and over the hips. Lower the right heel, warrior one. Squeeze the left hip towards the right heel. Take another breath. Release the arms, warrior two. Arms reach in opposite directions. Flip the left palm. Reach back. Right hand slides down the right leg. Good. Left hand comes down. Then the right hand comes down. Plank. Chaturanga, building heat in the body. And downward dog. Take a breath. Fuel the exhale. Emptying out. Contracting the belly, pulling the pelvic muscles in, continue to breathe. There's something about controlling and lengthening and strengthening through the pelvic muscles. There's a sense of holding, a sense of awareness here that builds attention into the present moment. Lift the right leg up. Cross the right leg over the left leg. Lift the right leg up. Step the right foot in between your hands and pause. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up. Bring the hands to the center of the heart and pause. Bring the hands or the thumbs into the center of the middle of the ribs and pause. And then all the way lowest, maybe in front of the belly button and pause. And just feel what that does. Send it back up to the middle of the ribs. Back up to the center of the heart. Back hands over your head. Bring the hands outside of your right hip, left elbow, right beside the right knee. Right beside it. Pause with your hands at the center of your heart. Your thumbs pressing in. Right elbow high. Good. Then I want you to shift it back. Bring the thumbs closer towards the middle rib. See what that does for the upper back. Explore that. Good. And then open up the arms wide and see what happens when you open the hands away from the middle of the body. Good. Bring the hands and the arms back, up. Crescent lunge. Left heel down, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Right palm up, reverse the warrior two. We're coming down side angle, right hand, if you can, outside the right foot this time. Open up through the left shoulder. Take another inhale. And then exhale, left hand down, step back, downward dog, plank, chaturanga, whichever one you prefer today. Make sure to be honest with yourself. Practice like no one's watching. Practice like no one's watching because it doesn't matter what it looks like. It just matters that you're trying and that you're going to discover whatever it is that you need to discover for today, your path. Left leg goes up. Left leg crosses over the right. Left leg back up to the sky. Left foot in between your hands. We rise up, crescent lunge. Hands meet at the top. Good, pause. Soften through the shoulders. Bring the hands down to the top of the heart, to the middle of the ribs, and to the bottom of the ribs, and just see what happens in the shoulders. Inhale, the arms go back up. We twist, right elbow, right outside, left knee. Thumbs come to the center of the heart, to the middle of the ribs, and to the bottom of the ribs, and just see what happens to the back. Just start playing with the arm positions to see how they affect the back. Inhale, the torso and the arms meet over the head again, crescent. Palms frame over the ankles, warrior two. Soften the gaze, flip the left palm, reach it back. Side angle, left hand outside left foot, right arm over your ear. Trying to get the fingertips to touch the ground outside the pinky side of the foot or left palm down. It may not be time, but just kind of play with that goal in mind. Start sending the left hip towards the right heel. Start pulling those pelvic muscles in. Take an inhale, Ujjayi. Exhale, Ujjayi. Hold navel tight and continue to breathe in and out. In. And right hand down, out. Left leg back, plank to downward, or add your vinyasa, or sun salutation, downward dog. Taking a few rounds of breath in your downward dog. Beginning to feel the shakes, the nervous system getting out of the way so that there's room to flow. Right leg goes up. Right leg crosses over the left. Right leg goes up. Right foot in between your hands. Pause for a moment, get your hip nice and low. We're going to bring the left hand underneath the middle of the right thigh, and then bring the right hand on top. Make like a little pancake, a little sandwich. So I'm going to do that again. So my left hand, arm, kind of squeezes my right knee, and my right hand's on top. So it's like a little really easy bind. And then bring those hands kind of close to the right knee. See what happens with the shoulder. The left heel is up, good. And then bring the hands to the mid hip. And then bring the thumbs to the outer hip. And just see what happens. Just play with your back. The emphasis is on the back. Good, then bring the hands right back by the outside of the right knee. Take another inhale. And then crescent lunge. Hands and torso meet up and over the hips. Good. Take an inhale. We're going for that twisted lunge again. Left elbow, outside right knee. Now you place the left elbow wherever you found was more of an opening for your back. So you come back to that area. It might be thumbs to the middle of the heart, to the ribs, to the hip. It might be elbows somewhere along that line of the hip. So I want you to really play. You find your best posture, or your best interpretation because you have your own unique needs and priorities. Nice, Rose. Open up the arms if that's available. And then we're coming right back up, crescent lunge, torso. That right hip is burning mine too. Warrior two. Right palm up, reach back. Left hand slides. Right hand down, outside right foot. Side angle, inhale. Maybe the right palm comes flatter, exhale. One more. Good, left hand down. Downward dog or plank chaturanga. Again, your pick. But focus is always on the back for today. That's where we're going. No longer procrastinating, trying to send that now, focus to the core, but the first half, we're just gonna kind of clear the slate in the back. Here we go, left leg goes up. Left leg crosses over the back of the right leg. Left leg goes up. Good, left foot in between your hands. Let's pause again. Now here we go fishing again. I'm gonna face this way so you all can see me. We're gonna bring that right hand right underneath the right thigh. Right arm, left hand, pancakes right over on top of it. Good. Okay, then play here with your thumbs. Sorry. Yeah, I know Lori's like, oh, you're not supposed to do that. Good. Bring the thumbs to the middle of the hip, to the lower hip. Yep. And then continue to play and find that interpretation for your body of what feels like, okay, I got this. I can do this. Nice. Okay, we're coming right back up. Crescent lunge, hands over your head. Belly is always tight in crescent lunge, otherwise emphasize lower back. We don't want that, we want high back. Okay, twisted prayer, right elbow, outside left hip. And then play on this side, which will not always be the same as the first side. So play along that line. Play along the thumbs into the heart, the ribs, see what happens. You know that one shoulder is always less or tighter than the other, more I should say. Good. Right back up, crescent lunge, unbind. Right heel down, open up, warrior two. Left palm flips, reverse warrior two. Left hand down beside the left pinky on the fingertips, or left palm flip. Breathing in and breathing out. Get that left hip to come forward. Don't let the left hip go back. Breathing in and out. Right hand down. Plank chaturanga or downward dog. Good. If these are my mindful hathas this week, can you imagine what we're gonna end up doing? I'm Vinyasa strong, God help me. All right, we meet in downward dog. Breathing in again, and breathing out again. Okay, adding on. Right leg goes up to the sky. Right leg crosses over the left leg. Right leg goes higher up into the sky. Right foot goes in between your hands. We get that right hip hugging forward, lengthen through the left heel. We go for that unusual bind, left hand under the right thigh, prayer on the outside of the hip. Open up for a moment. Good. Right back up into that crescent lunge. Torso and arms meet at the top. Good. We're going into something else now. Left heel down, warrior one. Warrior two, open up the arms. Right palm flips, reach back. Side angle, right hand down, left hand over your head. Good, we're adding on here. Okay, bring the left heel up, left hand down. Get deeper through the hip, low lunge. We're going right back up into crescent lunge. Bring the arms back, open up the heart again. Open up the elbows again, and pull the elbows to the ribs. Keep the left heel active and belly tight. Good, inhale, lift up, gaze forward. Hands come down, pause here. Bring the left hand right over the top of the right foot. Fingertips on the ground. Right hand to the outside of the right hip and turn and look over to the right. Turn and look over to the right to see if you can see the left heel. Seeing if you can look over to the left side of your mat in the back. From here, see if you can release the right arm up. And then from here, see if you can float the left fingertips right above the mat and hold here. Rely on your steadiness of your legs. Good. Come all the way up into that twisted lunge, higher lunge. Right hand down the left leg, left hand reaches back, thumb to the back leg. Good, left hand down, right leg, right hand down, plank, chaturanga. Up dog, yeah, and downward dog. Feel your breath, fuel your practice. Fuel your intention. Fuel that pulling in of the pelvic floor muscles to come back to your center, your power, whatever it is that tends to get purposely hidden under the nuances of everyday living that we don't end up living out what we really want to. Left leg goes up. Left leg crosses over the right leg. Good, lift the left leg higher. Try a little more. Left foot in between your hands. Pause again. Go for that unusual bind. Right hand underneath the left thigh. Left hand meets it for that unusual twisted prayer. Good, coming all the way up, crescent lunge. Right heel down, warrior one. Pull the belly in. Open up the arms, turn the torso open, spread the fingers, left palm up, reverse it or humble. Nice. Side angle, left hand down, outside left foot, open up the right rib cage. Good. Take a breath to lengthen the spine, undo any rainbows we have on the lower belly or the high, really waist. Good, and then bring the right heel up, right hand down. Bring the left hand to your hip, bring the right fingertips outside the left pinky toe. Turn your body or your torso towards the left. Press and encourage your hips to stay steady and strong. Lift the left arm up if that's available. Keep the right leg straight. If this is available, then we bring that right hand to just hover right above the mat. Hold here. Good, come right all the way up, crescent lunge. Right elbow outside left hip, your option in discovering where in the body you can push pressure to relieve tension, to release tightness, and then all the way back up, crescent lunge. Hands come to the floor, plank, chaturanga. Sliding the chin, upper ribs, lower ribs up, and then downward dog. 3 breaths in downward dog. Good, we're gonna switch gears here. Lift the right leg up. Bring the right leg crossing over the left leg. Lift the right leg higher. And then bring the right foot in between the hands. Lower the left knee. Roll over the left knee and then send the left knee back quite a bit. Lengthen the spine by lifting the chest, spreading the collarbones out. And then I'd like you to bring the hands to the low back. Fingertips point down. With the fingertips pointed down, see if you can bring the hands a little bit higher. And then send the hips a little bit more forward. Press the top of the left foot. Lift your chest up, shoulders back, gaze goes up, lift the chin. Melt here, let go. Other than in the legs, let go of the upper body. Good, then lift up through the torso. Lift the hands up over your head. Exhale to the center of your heart to encourage your navel to come in. Bring the hands down to the floor, lift the left heel towards the booty. Reach back with the right hand, grab the pinky side of the foot with the right hand. Onto the left foot, pull in deeper. Bring the left hand outside the right pinky and bind outside the pinky, torso turning towards the right. Keep that foot pulled in, see where you're at, and then see if you can bend the right elbow up. Good. Good, release the left foot. Bring the hands back to frame the right. Bring the right shin horizontal to the front of the mat. Lengthen the left leg out. Lower the right hip down into pigeon pose. Square the chest or the torso to the front of the mat. Come to the fingertips of your hands, framing your hips. Shoulders go back and down. Now navel goes in. Pull the pelvic floor muscles in. Take an inhale, Ujjayi. Exhale, Ujjayi. Keep the belly empty. Continue to breathe. Good. Now I want you to let go of all tension in the legs. I want your back to take over, the back muscles to take over so the legs will loosen up and let go of the constriction. Take the right hand in front of the right ankle. Bring the left hand to the left foot, grabbing it on the big toe side, pull it towards the hip or the booty. Look past it, lift the left elbow up. Hold here. If you're still okay, you're gonna bring that foot, slide it on the inside of the forearm, left palm faces forward. Bring the right arm up, bind at the left fingers, look forward. This is where you may need your strap. Your right hip is down, your legs are just loose, your upper back is working hard. Lift your gaze upwards towards the ceiling, take a breath. Empty out completely. Contract the navel, breathe 3 more times. Release the right hand, release the left hand. Plank. Up dog. Good. Downward dog. You know where to go. Good. Feel that left leg release. Feel that right hip release. Lift the right leg up again. And just bend the knee. Loosen it up. Make circles with the right leg. Just let it be free. Create that space or feel that space that you created. And then bring it right back down to meet the left foot. Frame your body again. Frame your hips. Feel both your back and your legs strong here. Pull your belly. Good. Here we go. Lift the left leg up. Left leg crosses over the right leg. Good. Squeeze your inner thighs every time left leg goes up. Left foot plants down in between your hands. Lower the right knee down. Lower the right knee down and send it back quite a bit, but don't let the left hip shift back, right? I want that lean forward with the hip. Feel like you're pushing your belt buckle forward. Lengthen the spine, lengthen through the crown of the head. Good, here we go. We're gonna lift the arms all the way up. Exhale and reach it back. Good, bring the hands to the low back, contract the belly, walk the thumbs up higher on the spine. Hold here, let the legs do all the work, pelvic does all the work, but allow the upper back to just relax, to melt, chin opens, throat opens, breathe. Good, inhale, and we lift up, hands over the head. Good, we're gonna bring the left and right hand down to frame the left foot. Bend the right knee, reach the right heel towards the booty. Bring the right hand to reach back. Left hand comes on the inside of the foot. And then pull from the thumb or the big toe side of the toe. For some people, it's going to be better on the outside. For me right now, actually, this side is the big toe side. Pull in. Roll the shoulders back and down. Continue to send the hips forward. Good. Then bring the left hand on the outside of the left pinky and hover it. Stretch it. Good. Release the bind. Right foot down. Left shin horizontal to the front of the mat. Walk the right leg back, lower the left hip. Walk the fingertips to frame the hips, strengthen through the spine. Let the legs just melt. Let the legs just melt so that the upper back can take over now. Shoulders are back and down. Good. Once you feel that letting go, that tension, bring the left fingertips in front of the left shin to support you. Reach back for the right leg. Squeeze through. Bring that right foot right behind the right forearm, close to the right elbow. Reach the left hand forward. If you need support under your left booty, grab it. And reach back for the right fingertips and bind. Again, don't be shy. Grab a strap if you need it. And squeeze the muscles of the spine together. Press the foot into the arm or into the right elbow. See how that opens up through the shoulders a little bit deeper. Good, release the bind, left hand down, right hand down, plank. Let it go. Chaturanga, up dog, and downward dog. 3 breaths, downward dog. Left leg goes up, 1 breath, and then loosen up that. Circle it out, bend the knees, stack the hip. And then we'll resume again. 2 more, 3 more breaths, downward dog. Close the eyes, soften the face. Empty out completely of any of the breaths, contract the belly, but continue to breathe. Good, we're gonna lift the right leg up. Right leg crosses over, squeeze the inner thighs. Right leg goes all the way up. Step the right foot in between your hands. Lower the left knee. Lift the left heel up. Lift the arms up over your head. Lift the arms up over your head to feel how it creates deeper sensation in the front of the left leg. Reach back with both hands. If you cannot reach it, grab your strap. Press the foot into the arms. As you do so, notice that the ribs are going to want to pop out. Try not to let it do that. We want to continue to create the pelvic floor sensation or contraction of the belly. If you're still okay, I want you to lift the gaze up, send the shoulders back. Good, go ahead and release the bind, left foot down. Good, we're gonna continue on, don't rush off yet. And then we're gonna reach back with reach up with the right hand. Twisting here, lift the left foot and bind again at the pinky. Then I want you to bring the right hand to the big toe side, grab hold of that big toe. And this is where you're probably gonna need a strap. And we're gonna try to flip that right elbow up. So I am going to go ahead and grab it now, because there's no way today I'm gonna be able to do this. So you're grabbing close to the big toe side of the foot, and then you're gonna reach the right elbow up. Right elbow up. Yeah, I know, it's freaking hard. Good, release the left foot. Let it go. Okay, bring the right hand down on the inside of the right foot. Reach back with the left hand to grab the big toe. Or strap, wherever you are in practice. Again, we're gonna flip. This time we're gonna hold it. So we're holding on to the big toe side. You grip from the top with the fingertips underneath the big toe. And then it's a flip of the elbow up. Right hand obviously comes up for me. Lift your gaze, elbow to the ceiling. Okay, then I want you to reach back with the right hand, grab the shin or the foot. See where you're at. Holy moly, I know everyone's looking at me like a cuckoo today, Lolo. Good. Release the left hand, right hand, put the strap down. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Ooh, downward dog. Okay, we're gonna give our back a little bit of a break here. Bend your knees, bring your stomach towards your quads, hover the knees, and then downward dog. Again, belly towards the knees, hover the knees, and downward dog. One more time. Belly to the knees, hover, and downward dog. Good job, you guys. Okay, left leg's going up. Left leg crosses to squeeze the right inner thigh. Left leg goes up. Left foot in between your hands. Right knee comes down. Lengthen the spine, send the shoulders back. Left arm opens up for a twist. Ooh, I got a nice release there. And then we're gonna reach back, find the foot with the left hand. Press the foot into the hand, open up through the shoulders. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab the strap so that you can twist that elbow all the way up again. So you're grabbing the strap closest to the big toe side. If you can grab the big toe and flip, by all means, go for it. I cannot. But feel that stretch to the right hip. Adjust the left foot as needed. And just look up, navel tight. Taking 3 breaths here. Release the left hand down, right foot down. Bring the left hand to the inside of the left foot. We're coming back up, fingertips to frame the front body, lift the right heel. Reach back now for the big toe side of the foot, or grab your strap. And then you're revolving, so your fingertips are flipping the grip. You guys, they revolve in a very strange way. It's so unusual. But for me, it's big toe, then strap, because I can't continue on, right elbow up. Left hand on the thigh. Stay here, pull the pelvic, elbow goes left, heart goes up. And then maybe the left hand reaches for the foot or the ankle, hold. Or not. Good job. Release the bind. Right hand down, left leg back, chaturanga, up dog, and downward dog. Once we're in downward dog, we're gonna go through that lower back release. Bend the knees, belly towards the knees, and then re-extend up, downward dog. Couple more times at your own pace, just stretching out the back. Good. Look between your hands, step in between or jump to the top of your mat. Lengthen your spine and forward fold. Press through the feet. Inhale, the whole body stretches. Exhale, the center of the heart. Inhale, the center of the heart. Exhale, the center of the heart. Arms go up again. Inhale, gaze goes up. Exhale, all the way back down to the floor. Lengthen the chin and the chest. Step it back with the left leg. Good, lower through the right hip. Inhale, the arms come up, crescent. Good, into warrior 2. Reverse warrior 2. Into side angle, right hand down, left arm over your head. Open up through the left rib. Good, flip the left heel up, bring the left hand outside the right pinky side of the foot. Lower the right hip down, lift the right arm open. Bring the left arm on the outside of the right knee. Play with all those different spots we worked with earlier. Right hand to the low back. Left hand under the right thigh. Grab your strap, and option to bind again. Kind of encouraging the right hip to go low. And finding that bind. Good. Bring that gaze behind you towards the left heel. Taking your breaths, encouraging your belly to stay tight. Good, release that bind, hands twisted prayer to the floor. Left knee comes down. Arms come up, low lunge. And then exhale, hands to the heart. Okay, we're gonna bring our hands to mid-back this time. Fingertips pointed up, prayer pose. If fingertips pointed up is not gonna happen today, just go back to the first way we did it. But creep those fingers nice and high, encourage the hips to go forward. Take a moment, soften at the shoulders, restrict, unrestrict the shoulders. Let the legs get heavy. Then begin to open up through the back. Lift the gaze. Keep pushing the hips forward. Turn on the muscles of the legs. Option here to reach to the left heel. I'm sorry, left ankle. Left ankle. Both hands. The foot's on the floor, y'all, by the way. So I'm gonna grab a strap because I really want to play with this. And I'm gonna encourage you all to do the same. So I'm gonna put that strap around my left ankle. And I wanna try to keep my left foot on the floor while reaching back for that foot. How we doing? It's freaking hard. Nice, Rose. Good, Jack. Good. Slowly come all the way up, you guys. Lift that right leg up to the sky. And right leg beside the left leg. Holy macaroni. Now I know why I don't come into these postures often. Okay, take a breath. If you need to release through the low back, do your knees bend, belly to the legs, stretch it out again. Settle your breath. We have one more side to do. Don't give up. See what your tendencies are is already here. You already heard mine creep out, not even on purpose. See if you can wash those away. Start breaking patterns. They're not fun. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Left leg up to the sky. Inner thigh squeeze. Left leg up to the sky. Foot in between your hands. Crescent, hands meet at the top. Warrior two, right heel comes down. Left palm flips over, reach back. Side angle, left hand outside left foot, right arm over your head. Ribs turn open, legs get strong, inner thighs work hard. Take a moment, ground down. Soften through the upper right waistline. Good, and then right heel lifts up, right hand comes to the ground. Right fingertips outside left pinky. Left hand encourages the left hip to stay steady and low. Ribs begin to turn towards the left inner thigh. Right elbow, right outside left knee, or any other place that you found an ability to turn deeper in this revolve pose. Arms open up big. Arms open up big, find your steadiness. Left hand lower back. Right hand goes fishing for the left hand. Hold steady. Work through the pose. Hold the inhale, the exhale fully. Continue to breathe. Release the right hand down and left hand down. Good. Lower the right knee. Grab your strap. Put it close to the right ankle. Leave it there. Lift up the arms. Almost there, you guys. Lift up the arms. Continue to send your hips forward. Bring the hands to your low back. Flip the prayer fingers up or down. It's your option here. Creep, 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 creep. Good. Send the hips really forward. Belly has to be tight, you guys. Chest up, chin down. Shoulders melt, legs strong. Inner thighs active. Breathe through your nose. Find that right ankle. Or strap around the right ankle. You know where to go. Try to keep the foot on the ground and make your way back. In and out through the nose. Hips forward, thighs together. And slowly with control, come up. Hands to the floor. Right knee up, left leg up and back, three-legged dog. And downward dog. Knees to the floor. A very welcome child's pose. Good job, you guys. Breathe in, breathe out. Think about all the ways you revolve your outlook. Through mermaid pose, bound pose, revolve side angle pose with the bind. One leg kick pigeon pose. One bound, one leg kick pigeon pose, 2. Think all the ways in which you were able to turn and use your body into things that were a little questionable maybe. Uncertain if you're on the right track or not. And just feel where you were. Hands met at prayer. Different sides of the body, different heights of the body. Tried on different sizes, right, for your body today. Just notice all of that you did. All of that you accomplished. Good, and then I'd like you to lift all the way up to tabletop. Cross your ankles, come to seated on your hips. Bend your knees and give yourself a tight little wrap around your shins. Lengthen through your spine. Squeeze your inner thighs together. So after a really big workout in our spines, you know we need to finish that up with a little bit of core to balance everything out. Too extreme of one side or the other, you guys know what happens. It dismays, it dislaunches, it goes rogue. Come back to that center. Lift the heels up, open up the hands to frame the legs. If you're okay here, you know that you're feeling okay, I've got this. Maybe you grab the outsides of the feet or the pinkies. Extend the legs up. Hold here. I want you to do inhale for 3, exhale for 3. At that third one, empty out the belly, hold there, continue to breathe Ujjayi. Keep going, 20 seconds. Ten seconds. Good job, you guys. Nice floor, nice chest. Good. Bend the knees, heels down, hug, lengthen. Good, left leg goes straight down. Wrap your left arm around the right shin, give yourself a neutralizing twist. Come back to the center, straddle the right leg wide, sit up tall. Lift the arms all the way up, inhale. Good, I want you to dive forward, exhale. Hands to the floor, head releases down. Use the pull of the hands on the ground to lengthen the spine deeper. Then I want you to float the hands up above the ground, push into the legs to activate the hamstrings, lift up the arms over your head, and then exhale, hover dive, hover dive. Press into the back of the legs to lengthen the spine, turn on the hamstrings, dive up. Last one, exhale, dive down to a hover. Activate those legs, stretch them out. Good, press into the legs, lift it all the way up. And hands down by the hips, close the legs. Left knee bends, give yourself a neutralizing twist. Right elbow hugs the left knee. If there's a variation of this, of course, that you would like to bind into, go for it, don't let me stop you. Good, and then extend that left leg out, come forward. Okay, bend the knees, walk the hands down the legs, lower down to your backs. Take a moment, neutralizing the low back. We have one last posture for this class, and it's an inversion. So, if you're feeling pretty darn lit up, and if there's an inversion you've been practicing, procrastinating, I want you to pick that inversion. Anything that you've been putting off, that one that you're just like, oh, go to that one, okay? So close your eyes, figure out which one it is. And if you need to move your mat to get somewhere that you can practice it safely, please do so. It's your practice. If you don't do it now, when will you do it, right? And then make your way into practicing that inversion of choice. I'm going to use forearm stand, elbows down, hands flat, walking my legs through downward dog, turning on the legs. Right leg straight, left knee bends, gaze forward, and rise. One more minute of whatever inversion you're playing through. Take your time. Nice. Keep that pelvic floor engaged. Keep your neck and chin centered into your sternum and plow. Good. Nice, Rose. And when you're ready to slowly come, nice. So Laura, you can walk your hands even higher up towards the neck. That would help you, by the way. Good. And when you're ready to come down, you guys slowly make your way down. Good. Neutralize one more time. Knees left and right, windshield wiper. And once you've neutralized through a nice and easy twist, find your way into Shavasana. A very well-earned Shavasana. Really hard work today. Really hard work. I'd like you to go through 3 breaths again. Any form you would like. But then on that 3rd exhale, instead of only keeping yourself empty and contracting at the navel, I want you to contract the whole body. Make the whole body firm, rigid. Hold it rigid just for a few moments. And then dissolve. Dissolve like a puddle of water. Melt into your mat. Melt into your mat, melt into your body. In gratitude for your body, to bringing it through all the different inversions and twists, practicing the things that we always expose our fears in, our uncertainties in, those things that we shake through. Exhale. Take the lesson in now, that just because you don't do it perfectly the first time, or that there even is a perfect, that you do it, that you don't procrastinate. Starve your distractions, feed your focus. Danielle Goleman. Take a full inhale, please. A full exhale. Begin to roll to the right side of your blankets, mats, or towels. Take a moment in the fetal position and that safety net. Remind yourself of your faith in yourself, of your faith in all that sometimes we get questioned about, the questionable. And find your way back home. Come back up to seated. Find your way with your hands resting anywhere on the ribs that you found comfortable today. Bowing down one more time. Finding that center, that faith in yourself. Namaste. Don't give up.